by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
He looks that one in nicely. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team takes the field after the punt return for the touchdown. Let's see what they've got in coverage now. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You see them.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. On the move at the 30. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. The Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. Back to throw, it's Green. Takes the easy completion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games.
Because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
Dances away to buy time. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We've got to change something up here. We've got to do something different because right now it's just a sack party.
And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. So the Marshall Thundering Herd has the ball for the first time, and their offense will go to work. And these two electrifying runners can put on a show, guys.
We always talk about the importance of tackling on defense, never more so than it came like this. In the backfield that can make people look silly, you better bring hats to the football.
Yeah, and you think there'll be a lot of carries today? When you got running backs like this that you can feature, you're going to see them get the football a lot, early and often.
Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Now on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Follows a good block there, picks up threes out to the 9.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
That's a 20. He's got space. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Well, they're able to catch the defense off guard. They're obviously thinking past. This back is dangerous on first down, second, and third. And he shows you the vision and shows you the speed. And I just love how decisive he is. He's getting north right away.
And third down and long, man, everything in you knows it's a pass. Surely they're not going to run the football. But I think what you said is important, having a guy like this that can chew up yards so quickly. Because I'm thinking just make the tackle. No big deal. Force the fourth down. And, man, what a nice play by the running back.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on from the 41. They'll go right back to the run. Shakes off the defender. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? The handoff as they run the counter play here. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Oh, he got loose. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Right back to the well.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. It's first down from the 11. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Herd! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So Georgia's offense comes on the field to open this game. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 16 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. To the air. It's back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a 1st down. There's another example of it right there.
They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Using his legs on the scramble. The defense gets him, but it's a 1st down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. Dogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And we're going to throw now on 1st down. Trying to extend the play. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
I don't know who made the final decision to run the football on 4th and this long. Maybe they were just thinking this is the last.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
This time he stops. Doesn't back it up with a 2-point conversion. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. So Alabama's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. More of this game within the game, Kirk. You got the quarterback and the corner, two of the better guys in the country at their position, very aware of each other.
And on the other side, you got a quarterback that has an attitude of he doesn't care. He's confident in his ability to shift and move a defense at will. It's going to be a great matchup.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense jumps on the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
And they've got him.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And the defense wraps him up.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a third.
I know how I am with you. You're really the best.
The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on third and goal.
The defense. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I think they completely caught this defense off guard. Fourth down and goal, I think everybody thinks the quarterback's going to have the ability to run or throw. And instead, they run the football in here, and they somehow get this touchdown.
Now the try for the two-point conversion. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he finds the end zone again, the touchdown and the two-point conversion. Wow.
Boy, there's so many choices here for this quarterback on this option call. That's why it's such a good call on the two-point try. Here, I thought he might run it in. Instead, the defense takes him away. No problem. Pitch it out. Let the back take it in.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Cannot escape, and down he goes.
I can't. Defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
They're behind the sticks on second and long here from the 12. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Dump off caught by the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Here comes the punter onto the field. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for his first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a little more.
Squinting face with tongue, 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 squinting face with tongue. Squinting face with tongue, squinting face with tongue, squinting face with tongue, squinting face with tongue. Squinting face with tongue, smiling face with heart, smiling face with heart, smiling face with heart, smiling face with heart, smiling face with heart.
Bryson, stop, bro.
Smiling face with heart, smiling face with heart, smiling face with heart,
Bryson,
smiling face with heart, smiling face with heart.
please.
Smiling face with heart, 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 smiling face.
You can hear me talk now?
Smiling face with heart, smiling face with heart, smiling face with heart, smiling face with heart, smiling face with heart's head shaking horizontally, face with monocle, kissing face with closed eyes, head shaking horizontally, face with monocle, smiling face with heart, starstruck, squinting face with tongue, smiling face with heart's unamused face, face with monocle, kissing face with closed eyes, starstruck face with tongue, smiling with hard eyes, smiling face 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 with hard eyes. Smiling face with hard eyes, 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 smiling face with hard eyes. Smiling face with hard eyes, 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 smiling face with hard eyes. Smiling face with hard eyes, 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 smiling face with hard eyes. Smiling face with hard eyes, smiling face with hard eyes. How about them dogs?
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Gia is ass. How about them dogs?
Time. Bringing you back, it's Evans. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Breaking free for a huge return. They finally grab him. What can keep him out of the end zone? The offense will start with great field position. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position.
Say it again. Your fucking ass, bro. Obama better.
Enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Georgia. Zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play, defense finally brings him down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff running right. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
All right, listen, everyone. I will be AFK for a few minutes because I have to take my dogs out.
But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down and goal. And bouncing it outside, it's Etienne. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Oh, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards.
Giajira is total dog shit. You missed the field goal. He'll be AFK for a minute. Tell him when he gets back. Bet. Bama is like 100 times better. And Clemson is total shit too. Remember the SEC game 7-27? Sec typo sorry. Bama walks Clemson you bitch. Alabama is 1,000,000 times better prove me wrong.
Field goal try, no good. After the miss, it's still a 21-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Who should play Bama?
Here comes the Alabama. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive.
Bro's leaving his ass. Bros, yes.
This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
He's playing Bama.
Of the Crimson Tide, this place is charged
Is he?
and ready for a big game today. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10
No.
team walking into the snake pit.
No, bro. Nobody wants to play as a group of inbreds. Please.
Fun. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Armstrong. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going.
Your mom's a white.
And the Tigers will kick this deep to start us off. Turn starts inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents, and they always...
Yo, hell, he right back. I'm pretty sure he is getting food. Heel.
matchup nightmare, this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, the defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Dropping back, it's Milroe. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets and picks up some big yards.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles
Bros asked they Buddha get a touchdown.
Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket now.
Boy, it's 2nd down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now on 3rd down.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
On to kick it away.
Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. So the Clemson Tigers offense out there for their first possession. Well, a wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Now, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete, but the wide receiver he's covering today will pose a textbook challenge to see if he can truly cover.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game, offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And they'll start off with a deep shot. And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Ha 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 ha, roll tidy baby.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Gets some space around the 30. Slides to avoid the big hit. 1st and 10 play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. He stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense moving to a bunch formation. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. To the air, it's Milroe. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up.
Touchdown, Roll Tide.
Now this sets up the 1st and goal inside the 10.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Defense is coming after him. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a 1st and goal, all the way to 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on 4th and goal.
So here on 4th down.
Madden, sorry typo.
And it's good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Roll Tide.
We come away with
Bama is better.
now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Damn.
Bringing it out, it's Maffa. And he's brought down to the 16. Looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchdown.
Wanna know what else better, bro? Not being an inbred. It's real great. Maybe you should try it a few times.
Interception on the very first play of the last possession. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game.
That's just sad, damn.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to... Oh, and he breaks free! It's a foot race! The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out into the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
For the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, and it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
Your mother was a stripper named Bertha. I don't know.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle made after the completion. It's 3rd and 4. So far, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this possession. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's got some room and some blockers here. It's a big return off the steal or offensive possession. Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion.
High up Erlid kicks, bloodless.
Here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see us
Do it rather not have a job that I want and not be in the business anymore so that my life can get back on the road to my goals in the...
I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to...
Okay.
It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense making their way on the field today. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it, as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these...
Imagine leaving.
Now they're here. Let's see how it goes out.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 45. That is a huge play. Finally brought down to the 46-yard line.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. Catch made inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. There was a foot race and he won it. And wow, that is how you kick off Championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with the mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's got it inside the 15. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Air Force's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. The Lynch defense, Kirk, relying on an elite corner. Now in the passing games, both guys have skills and they have the swag to go with it.
Yeah, Chris, I think that's the point is yeah, they have the skills, they have the size, the speed, but I think it's the instincts, just a natural ability to find the football and be able to come up with plays that help their defense get the ball back to their own offense, really separate these two.
They're going to run the option. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. With the return, it's Evans. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls it in for a big gain. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Really good job here by the offensive line. The windows get very tight for the quarterback. They do a nice job of giving him time to work through his progressions. I know he wants to get this ball into the end zone.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Falcons' offense is on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The big fullback's got it here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. An important third down attempt for this offense. They'll try the option play here. Oh, the ball comes loose. Touchdown, Dogs. And the defense joins the party with a score.
Everyone, this will be the end of the stream. Have a good day.